Hey guys, That Guy Gaming here with a training video. A lot of people ask, how the heck am I supposed to start on this Dragon Block C mod? And right now I'm going to show you. Well, I'm going to show you a little bit on how to start. You're going to have to figure out the rest of it on your own. But first what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pick your character. There's human, Saiyan, which is probably one of the most powerful races you can be. Sadly, you don't get to change the color of your hair, but there's half Saiyan for that, where you can be like pink. So, there's a bunch of hairstyles. I don't know, just pick your favorite. That's Goten's hair, I think. That's Gohan's, I think. That's future Gohan. No idea. Trunks, I want to say. 10 is indifferent. 11 is just plain no hair. And 12 is the most funniest hair. Yeah, rock out. I like Gohan's hair. And we'll just have it black, because that's what I like. Never use natural, because that'll just put you back into basic Minecraft. But you're going to want to use key, and then pick what you'd rather be. You can be a spiritualist, which is what I normally use. It's where you're more based around key. You can use martial artist, where you're kind of balanced, which a bunch of other people would use. And warrior, if you want to just punch the heck out of everything. So I guess today I'll try warrior, see if it's useful. And here we are. You get your key bar in the top left corner, and you get your health. So now what you're going to want to do is look at your controllers. Look at your controls. This is nothing. Attack button is just one. H, bloodline power off, it basically means your power will go down, and yes, you're basically H, your power goes down. But okay, as you can see, my power is at 40%, 50% now. If I press H, I go back down to 0. And if you go from 0 to 5, your health will regen. Because if you are above, I think you can actually regen at 10%. Maybe it's 0 to 10%. But if you go past that, you will no longer regen health. There are two ways to regen health. You can either have a senzu bean or dino meat. One of these three items, one of them's cooked. If it's cooked, you do get a bit of a boost from eating it. But yeah, if you want to regen health, be at 0 to 10%. Now, if you want to make a key technique, let me punch this way, because I have it set for fun mode, and I'll get training points rather easy. Or not. The frick? Maybe it's set on a different thing. Hold up. Okay, continuing. What you're going to want to do is be able to get training points, which I haven't gotten yet. Give me a sec. Come here, you stupid. Come here. Oh crap, I ran out. Oh no, I didn't configure it, so... Oh, whatever. Just use a senzu bean. You stupid horse. Okay, well I've got 2 training points. I guess I didn't configure it at all. But basically, you'll get these things called training points, and you can use it to boost up anything. I'll boost up my mind, which increases my key max, key control, and key regen. And as you can see, again in the top left corner, my BP has gone up. That is battle points. Also, I saw this in the distance. That's Kami's lookout. You're going to want to find out where this is at all times, because down there, if you remember in the show or like the comic or something, the manga, that's what it's called, yeah. You'll find Korin, and you're going to want to know where he is so you can start collecting senzu beans. It's good to collect senzu beans. And then you don't really need Kami because you can also learn skills from Korin. But who'd you rather learn from? Yeah, probably Kami. Yeah, me too. So you can come to Kami. I would suggest learning these skills as fast as you can, because you're going to need them. They really do help. Over here is the hyperbolic... Oops. Right over here is the hyperbolic time chamber. I personally don't suggest that you come training here. It is not worth your time. Because as soon as you enter here, you train, it almost kills you. It literally almost kills you. So, yeah, don't come in here. It's just not worth it. Next thing I want to do, I want to show you where it's good to train. If you press L, you open up a story. You feel an unpleasant energy. Are you prepared for this? Do not start it until you find a thing called a rocky biome. Now, I wish I knew where a rocky biome was. It'd help. And nothing's loading. That's good. So, I'm going to spend a little time looking for a rocky biome. Frick. I should have looked. But basically, that's the story. The main saga. What's the first saga? Oops, wrong one. Screw it, I'm just gonna press start. Saiyan Saga, that's it. It was right on the tip of my tongue and I couldn't think of it. But if you travel around for a while, you'll possibly find a rocky biome. Just give me a second. I literally just created this world and I don't know where any rocky biomes are. I don't know where any biomes are really. But as soon as I find that, Cybermen will be spawning and I'll have to fight them. If you are making a server and plan to use this mod, I would suggest figuring out how to restart the story, because it's not the longest story. There's no way you can make it last super long. So it's best to just figure out how to reset it from like where you are at, because the bosses... Ew. I was like talking weird. But the bosses that you fight are much stronger than you'd imagine. Than you can imagine if you've never played this mod. Oh my god, I cannot find a rocky biome. Okay, I'll just go to Namek. But yeah, so yeah, if you can figure out how to reset the game, the sagas, in like some server that you want to make, I just highly suggest you do. But right now, we are in a space pod. Space pod, sane pod. And what you're going to want to do is press the like scroll wheel on your mouse. And there are 3 buttons. The first one's Namek, second's Vegeta, the third one's Earth. These 2 are really the ones you're going to want to use. Vegeta, if you want to go there and fight low-level Saiyans, that's fine. But I suggest go to Namek. Click on... Oh, oops. Now you click Namek, then you press Start. And you get teleported to a new dimension. You get teleported to Namek. And on Namek, everything's blue, the water's green. Yeah. You're going to want to find Namekian Dragon Balls. They'll look like this. Just travel around, you'll see it. I'll just leave that there for now. But sooner or later there's going to be a mob that spawns. That is probably the best form of training. Ah, dinosaurs. So, best form of training is fighting dinosaurs. You just punch them, punch away. Now, if you remember from my config video, I said that C button for old energy recharge, you're going to want to hold that down the whole time, see, so that you can regen key, and you're just going to want to punch away. But you only do this when you're low level. Once you get past like 1,000 BP, I would suggest going down to 5% of your power and punching them still. This is probably the fastest way to gain experience, because there's a lot of dinosaurs that spawn. And you get a lot of training points, as you can see. So, like, I'll put that all in mind. I get a lot more key. And my BP has increased to 9 at 5%. And punching dinos is very annoying, but it works. Imagine after doing this for hours, like, just look at your training points and be like, wow, I did a lot. Hopefully I can get enough to just show like a key technique. Come on, punch. Maybe I can make one really low one. Just give me a second as I beat the heck out of this thing. So, I guess another thing I can go over is stats. Oh, finished it. But, stats. A Saiyan is probably one of the more powerful races, because once they're almost dead, I think their power increases, where they do more damage. Don't quote me on that, because I'm not sure. Ooh, Namekians. They're the villagers of this planet. But half Saiyans are generally more faster than like a Saiyan. A Saiyan's stronger, a half Saiyan's faster. So, like, depending on what you pick, that really matters. An Arcosian, which is Frieza's race, is probably the fastest, but doesn't have the most health. It has more health than a Namekian, but it's like really strong and really fast. So if you like being strong and fast, then Arcosian's your race. But if you want to be more like resourceful, I guess I'd say, be a Namekian, because Namekians, even though they don't transform, they can, however, like, have a solid key max. They probably have the highest key in any race. So if you want to be resourceful, be a Namekian. But most people either go for half Saiyan or Saiyan. Most people. I personally go for half Saiyan because I like to play as Gohan, because he's like my favorite character of all time. Yes. But Now I'm going to try to show you a key technique. Right now I just press V to open this up. V, V, V. And you're going to want to go to key techniques. It's right here. It says create 4. You can create 4 techniques, no more, no less. Well, actually, you can have less. You can have 1 through 4. So, creating this, I'm going to make it as slow as heck. Oh, oops. Oops. Hold on. I've got to greatly shorten that. Explosive or not, I don't think it matters. I'll have it explosive. White's probably not that good. I don't know. Let's make it yellow. But right now it costs 20 of my training points to make this. I don't suggest you. I think a good starter, like wave attack. Like, as you can see, I set it to wave because I think waves are the best attack. What you're going to want to do is wait till you have about 200 training points and make a wave that's good, really. But here, you can get the sound of your wave. What's a Kamehameha sound? No. There it is. No. Sure. Let's do that. So now you made an attack. You hold right click to use it. It's going to be very slow. But at least you have it right. And I missed. Use the mouse scroll wheel again to move down with it, so that like if you want to like right click a chest, you don't do that. Say you can right click all you want. Now you won't hear the noise or blow up your chest possibly. Because I've had a few too many times where I accidentally blew up my chest and it blew up all my items. Ooh, those weren't good times. That's when I really didn't know what I was doing. But so we've covered races, we've covered some form of training. Personally, the best way of training is to beat the sagas. But if you can't handle the sagas, this is the best form of training besides punching like random zombies or villagers. By the way, if you do punch these people, your karma will go down. You see this right here? This little orange, purple, and blue line right here. Turn my constitution up. This is right here. This is how good you are. So right now we're in the good. This is the neutral area where you do what you want. You kill people when you want, but you also save people when you want. This is pure evil. Like, you just kill whatever you want, and no one can stand in your way. Now, depending on how you are, evil, you can't get senzu beans from corn. You're gonna have to either be in neutral or in good to be able to get senzu beans. And look at all the dinosaurs! My goodness. But you won't be able to get senzu beans. The only thing you get really is a dark aura, and that's it. I don't know if it's worth it. It's worth it if you're like late in the game. You have like 30 stacks of senzu beans. Then you're fine. You probably will never need another senzu bean from corn again. By the way, a stack of senzu beans is about 5, so that's actually a lot. And yeah, so I believe that's it. Unless you want to know how all this works. I'll go over that real quick. Okay, so strength, it increases your physical power, your punches, your max punches, and your current punches. It increases your speed and stamina a little bit, but not like your key stuff. Your dexterity definitely increases your speed and your stamina and a little bit of your body. Like, your body is your health. You want to get your health up with Constitution. It increases your health tremendously, and you regain your 2 block size. Like, you see how they're 2 blocks? You're not 2 blocks. Easily not 2 blocks tall. You're going to want to fill this up. What I normally fill up is willpower. That's the thing that makes this powerful. So, you're going to definitely want to fill that up. What I normally do is I fill up willpower and Constitution at the same rate. And, like, do these, like, off to the side once these two are a bit too powerful. Mind, if you want to really focus on getting your max key up, which is very important if you're going to be upgrading willpower. And then concentration is just key regen, which I can't do because I'm an idiot and didn't config the game before I started. But whatever. But concentration also works to, if you're just standing there, your key will just slowly regen. I think. Yeah, it just slowly regens over time if you're not moving. But yes. So that's pretty much it. If this didn't help you, I'm sorry, but if it did, to figure out this game a little bit better, to figure out this mod, I'll leave a server IP for 1.7.10 if you want like a trainer. Come find me on it, because I'm on it fairly regularly. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little training video. I'll see you all later. Peace.